I want to say something because I want this to be heard and understood right now. And I want to tell Yellow Breezy something. I want to talk about something because I want this. Let me get on my other social media right there before I start anything. And on that, I want you to hear me, Yellow Breezy. Hold up, I said. Yeah. Sorry. I came back from Atlanta in 2019 off the ground. Trump was already watching me. And I want to tell you something. Just like I told T.I., I started communicating with people. I don't want you to listen. You don't have to listen to me. You and your Dallas community, everybody with their selfish ambition, they was watching me the whole time, Yellow Breezy. I want my friends on here because, they was watching me the whole time, Yellow Breezy. Trump and them and all the rest of them since Atlanta. Just like I told T.I., people informed. I want to know why I got off of I know why I got off of probation early. Why I got off of probation early? Because when I was in Diamond House and I was on that Greyhound, I was talking about a blueprint, right? Talking about ideas, right? Y'all want to lie. Y'all want to continue with y'all lies. Tell them why I got off that. You was being watched the whole time when Trump came down here and exposed that. Let's get to the truth of the matter of what's going on here. Every event that happened because of y'all selfish lying behavior or want to come up. And y'all will do anything to do it to get that, but y'all don't know the price that you will pay for. You don't know the price that you will pay. The suffering, the cost of your life or in jail for life to get where you try. Is it that worth it? When you can do things right. Is it that worth it? These people that look up to you, they look up to you as kids, that listen to your music, their wives coming. Is it that worth it? Is it worth their freedom? These kids being in Rikers Island at a young, is it worth that? When I came back from Atlanta and when I caught that Greyhound bus, y'all was on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I'm still not on the same platform as you. My communication go deep from y'all, but I think the senator know. I just filed a complaint on you because they didn't check. I just sued the state of Texas again for not checking your ass while you was in there, for not checking your dumb ass. And I just sued the Dallas police for $30 million and the Carrollton police for watching while y'all dumb motherfuckers say things out y'all car. Racist things out y'all car in Carrollton, Texas. No, I want to tell you something, because some of the people that did me nothing, them girls that walked past me, they didn't do me nothing. Let me tell you, Dallas County, and they walked past me. I want you to know something. And I told the Justice Department, the people that did me wrong, they hiding amongst you. Like when they told Moses to kill a lamb and paint the wall with blood, God knows that the non-believers is going to be amongst the believers. But they know the people that did me wrong, they hiding amongst you. They hiding amongst the innocent. They using them to get off and talk about confusing them and tell them, we didn't do that to you, because they want a piece of dick and some money. We know how you socialize. God knows how everything works. He's your creator. I'm getting the state of Texas on one count of not checking your dumb ass. It's going to catch up on, and the more they push that back, that's going to be 30 million each time. But your community looking with their selfish ass behavior, right? The niggas that so cry for you. When evil was at hand, when Man of Steel and Superman, God going to have to snap evil neck. Snap the liars that support you neck. God going to have to take the rhythm of that and snap it like on Man of Steel, right? You have no honor. These kids talking about, oh, we lost all. You have no respect. And God said, we have no respect for y'all listening to that dumbass nigga. We know you getting together talking. We know after that phone, after that manager talking, You know you was gonna get on the phone and talk to your home. Look at you, you're playing the motor, right? But let me, I'm from New Orleans. You better watch people's spirit, you hear me? You better watch their eyes. You better watch the way they move. God said, you hear me? God said, you better keep your eyes open. The spiritual, you hear me? You're a convicted felon. You know, you can't even, they didn't want to drop the charges. God said, I wanted none of this. But when you're communicating character, let's think of something. You haven't figured it out yet? The thing is, what I told T.I. and I told, why did I get off of probation early? Why somebody called me soon as I was on UP Live Network and somebody called me, which leader that called me before I came when I touched down here and there and want me to let me go on UP Live? Now your ass gonna try to, and now you're using my True app. I could sue the person that, and let me tell you the way they doing it right now. See, they got artists on there. I didn't create the app. I didn't come up with that app for you to just copyright and do that for other artists to get on there. And they ain't gonna let other artists be creative with it. With the system for me to give you that idea. And I'm gonna tell the Justice Department when I put my work in copyright, no. With the system to give you that idea, you took that idea. I said, let's come up with a Trill app and some like a Trill app. And I'm talking on my other broadcast, and they took that idea and they did something with it. The more of the understanding, and now you got, now your music is on my app. They can lie to you if you want, but if I actually write, and I'm gonna do if I actually write Senator Ted and tell the Justice Department Trill took my idea, they're gonna believe me, right? You can lie. Now your music is on my app and you're doing things what you're doing. I did not create that app where people can press copyright on that app. That person that took my idea, they selfish. And they let other artists, if other artists is not gonna let fans be creative with it, why the sister have y'all on there? Everything is coming to Walmart, the vans and everything. God said, everything is coming to light. Everything. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how Walmart stole my ideas. I had Walmart in my phone in 2019, right? And it tells you on every social media, do you want your phone contacts to connect with your social media? It tells you that. It tells you on your tablet. It tells you on all of those things. But the community want to get mad because they listening to your bullshit. And everybody want to get mad. We in with that sneaky stuff. When you gonna stop believing lies? God said that American flag. When you gonna stop believing lies and believe the truth? I didn't start this, but your community and character. The DA don't know what was said out there in that community and character and in that mall. Let me tell you, I want to let you know in that Galleria Mall, I had a lot of good. I went to the Plano Mall. Then they probably figured that out right now, right? Listen to the song Kanye West. Jay-Z and Beyonce should sue your dumb ass for lying on their name. Boy, I was watching you, Sister Atlanta, a motive, right? But you coming together with your niggas. But let me tell you what I understand. We made it very clear. Anything happens to family, you gonna be put to death for conspiracy to lie more. You're not sitting up in that jail. Me and Joe Biden been watching me for a while. That death sentence. That death is gonna be counted on you. God not playing. God not playing, Yellow Breezy. Your 14 men are gonna be taken away from you. Your 14 Amendment is gonna be taken. I don't want your drugs. I don't want none of that because you hoes to do something. And you niggas, I don't want none of that. Bitch, I'd rather buy my own bar. I'd rather buy my own drink. I'd rather not go to a club. I'd rather buy my own club drink. I'd rather have my own Ciroc. I'd rather sit up there with P. Diddy and do business with him and Ciroc. No, P. Diddy was talking about me in the interview. And I think they know, right? Let me tell you, and that data they had that informant in there. It's not about Trump promising me anything because he didn't promise me nothing. I read books. So it didn't matter if Trump it didn't matter if Trump was true or false. It does not matter with those things. But my knowledge matters the most. So it doesn't matter if Trump said we should have never promised. Trump didn't promise me nothing. My knowledge of what's got me far. And I picked up 50 books since then. When people catching me in Addison, before I left Addison, Texas, I picked up 50 books. I picked up books in Dallas Library, and before I got arrested, I picked up more than one book. So don't discount off that one book. What's going on, you? You almost finished watching TV? I'm almost finished with this. People say they'll get rid of me. How they gonna get rid of me when they believe in your lies and I'm the truth and I'm knowledge? And these hoes acting jealous acting jealous in the car. I see their spiritual side, right? I'm not starting this. And every car that happened, let me tell you that girl, that woman that got into accident, her spirit of jealousy was so. But it wasn't meant for me to go to that Metro Care that day, right? Things happen for a reason. It wasn't meant for me. God said, sometimes it wasn't meant for you to go to that Metro Care. Other people probably don't care about what I'm going through. They think about themselves. Whoever at Metro Care, customer, whatever this is, I don't know. Whatever they think over there in the south side of Dallas. Whatever they think, but my mission is much greater than making it to rap. All right, the fight is much more greater than that. And I don't expect any nigga to understand what I'm going through, how Social Security and the car center. I told everybody in Atlanta Social Security they was not going to get away. So when I go to Metro Care, we know probably going to be attacked. We know whatever that is in South Dallas. We know these things these kids not going to understand. They want to be selfish and they busy trying to come up. I see their face. But I have to know whatever it costs the greatest fighter about the issues that's going on in our Social Security. I don't expect nobody to relate with me. I don't expect everybody got their own selfish ambition. But this is not this about me. When I can go on other apps and talk to people we're gonna talk about that. When I can go on other apps and talk to people from other states and talk about Social Security, people in New York and Chicago telling me they have that same problem. Not just in Atlanta and Texas. That is something when I can connect with everybody. I don't expect people to like me. I don't expect when I get on that train the people to like me or get along with me. But my fight is much more greater than your selfish behavior. You in it just for the money and give a few toys and all the rest of those things. But let me tell you something. Trump them know if I leave here with these ideas, you will be wiped out. He know that one thing. You see, I was waiting for Russia to speak because I had talked to them some on there, and I finally got a response back. You know, me on different broadcasts. Russia people to speak. So I finally got that response. I like, hold up. Me just talking about things and just understanding, connecting with people from around the world, Paris, London, Queen, Jamaica, communicating with other people and just understanding that meaning. Other people from around the globe that probably don't even just got water surrounding them and just be able to talk to them. talking to a beautiful girl in Bosnia. She much more cuter than my ex-girlfriend Serena. I'm sorry to say that. She's cute like a motherfucker. And me, her to have that, me and her, man, look, and I'm not just thinking about the cuteness, but me and this girl from Bosnia on the other app, just to have that connection. And I think that was more greater than anything. It's been a while since I've been on other apps talking to people because I have to know how to network. And cause they from Bosnia, Mirrors enough for Bosnia. So the people I do music with and character I did music with, me and Rick is still cool. Okay. And that's the problem. I told Rick what was going on, and I hope this Samantha caught what's going on. And Mirrors was the only one that was blind and everything that was going on. So we didn't worry about that. They had other stuff going on with cousin and stuff that me and Sabina was arguing about. And me and her mom, nobody. I got this tattoo. I'm gonna tell you one of the reason why I got this tattoo on me. The person I did music with, and I did it to cousin, because a long time ago, I watched a person that didn't like me, that was jealous, that was no mirror, say you use everybody, and he tossed this phone. So I seen what's going on, what's surrounding me, and I said, hold up, I love Sabina and I do all of this stuff, but this is evidence. Evidence right there. Charlie Boy said something. Throw it to this Charlie Boy on the song, double punch, man. Come on, Charlie Boy. When we was doing studio on MySpace, shout out to Charlie Boy. Shout out to Charlie. I'm not even mad. Shout out to Charlie Boy when we were doing Rhino. Shout out to Charlie Boy and Rhino. But it's too much of people's opinion. Charlie Boy Rhino, when Rhino said and go hard, and we came up with a song, God gonna have to bless you, on MySpace. So shout out to Charlie Boy and Rhino, that one that shot and go hard. Shout out to Spark Dog and the rest of them. The reason why other people ended up on songs, because me and Sabina was breaking up and Mirrors was hopping on everybody on songs. So I got this for validation. It was a time, after she told me to wait. No, but I needed to get that because I know the events that was going to happen before it. It's gonna be getting removed. This wasn't about her love. It's about validation. And Mirrors is saying sneaky stuff. Say, "Oh, I'm gonna go somewhere. You gonna stay here." So me in that friendship, when I'm hearing them saying jealousy stuff, and I always been different. Having a job at 14 and 15 years old. But the thing that made me traumatized and made me hurt more, because I seen Patrick and Nerm and them touching Sabina under the table at the house. And it hurted me because I wanted to make love to her. I wanted to do all of these things, and I seen things like that. So it was hurting me more that I had to gain the mama trust and dad trust, and I had to. And we had plenty of time to have. She wanted to have. We wanted to have kids at 14 at a young age, and I was in high school. She was still in middle school. And me, I wanted to make love to her so bad, but I was like, that's my thing was about the trust, gaining the trust of Sabina mom and dad. I remember what they told me, and that was way much more important than anything. And I said to myself, I didn't want to do nothing to mess that up. And and when I'm dealing with that situation, I didn't want to do nothing to mess that up. I don't care if we was on that couch kissing each other. There's a couch. I wanted that, but I wanted that to grow more. But before me and Mirza got into that argument, and Sabina, mom saying, "Dad, we've been arguing since we were kids." They said it ain't time yet. When is gonna be time? I'm not gonna keep waiting forever. I didn't just stand this friendship with Mirza for no reason, just because of her music. I'm tired of waiting. But when Demir told me these things, and Sabina's not telling me, and he telling me him and her doing things, and people want me to hear this is about me speaking. We probably never gonna talk again after this. And I really don't care. If probably things are not gonna be the same between me and Sabina and Mirza ever again. I tried to talk to him and I tried. Nobody, but this is about me expressing myself. I can't look back now. Only thing that made fair when Sabina decided to call me and get on another Facebook and message me, and she decided to talk and we talk. And if we ever decide to lock hands again, I'm not worried about no other woman. If that day comes, if it don't come, so well be it. We move forward. I don't want to worry about your friends all again. I don't worry about other people that's in your friend circle that lies. I don't want to worry about that. I say on my TikTok app when I got 2 rings, I want a relationship of marriage with 2 rings are open, with 2 spiritual side is open. I don't want to just date anybody because I see their spirit. I had to get away from Felicia with that, man. Because her spirit was being caught in sneaky behavior. Her dudes in Oak Cliff saying, talking shit while I'm on the phone and I'm seeing them over the phone and I'm seeing these niggas from Oak Cliff that dealing with this Spanish. I said, y'all, you doing too much. Can you tell a nigga my business? You doing too much because you got a third party. I don't want to deal with that. She the one that wanted to be in that relationship and didn't say it was a sex thing. Hold up. Like, when I was in that open relationship with Nikki, and people are like, hold up. The thing that we didn't like, we promised that, look, whatever woman you bring over, we all smash together. And that's the contract that we had. You know, but certain things didn't turn, that's the contract that we had. When you on an open relationship, when you're in an open relationship and you understand something, if any woman come over, you smashing them. That's the part of a being in a relationship, that y'all coming together on common goals. Yes, I had threesome with friends and stuff and all that when I was dating Nikki. But that coming together on a common goal where other people opinion in that relationship. Other people are not going to have that same, and that's the most threat in that open relationship. When you come together on a common goal. Hold up. That's true. You just see the time you trying to rap? All right, yeah. Are you trying to sing? But that's the concept on that, where that word wasn't buying because of the different women that was coming amongst her. And that's the only problem in that open relationship that me and Nikki had. And plus, when my brother bring women over, she don't like that. To come and meet me, she don't like that. So when my oldest brother bring women over, she don't like that. So, and that's the main part about being in that open relationship. That's the main thing about being in that open relationship. That don't like, you got niggas, you got other women, but when my brother bring a type of woman in and bring a type of woman in, you feel some type of way in an open relationship. But you have to be willing to give both and keep your word on that open relationship. And if females are not going to have that same agenda, you need to get them away from it. And Nikki didn't want to do that. That's why our open relationship didn't work. So this don't bring other people around, and my older brother bringing girls to my place. My oldest brother girl bringing a girl to my place and trying to make me, and you feeling some type of way. But you're not keeping your word. You're not keeping the bond that we had in that open relationship. Any woman you bring over, we smack, and it's about the personality where other women's not thinking right, and that man show 'em, and you got to deal with that when females are bringing other women over, and they don't got that same mindset. That can be the most dangerous part in that situation. So that's why. That's why that relationship is good. That's why that open relationship didn't work, and all the rest of those things. Why that open relationship didn't work. But I'm telling y'all, we ain't worried about them on YouTube because it's about networking. They already know who I am in Dallas. Yellow Breezy want to play stupid, and everybody with their selfish ambition to get the job done. And I'm not out to argue with people when this is already over, God said. When this fight that y'all doing is all over with, and Senator them was already watching already. You can't argue where you've been caught. Dallas can't fight. State of Texas can't fight. But you're going to cause an argument. What Governor Abbott going to do, he's going to cause an argument between the other senators in this situation. And it don't have to be like that. And that thing, if you know this dumb person lying. Try Boy Freddie, Yellow Breeze, and the rest of them lying.